Hey everybody, welcome to Sally's Recipe of the Week, brought to you by Doris Italian Market and Bakery. And of course, welcome to Casa di Mo and Sally. Very excited about what we're making tonight. Bourbon flank steak. Or you could use a skirt steak for this if you like. And this baby's been marinating for a long, long time. I hope not too long, because you want to marinate it for 6 to 12 hours, but I had to put it in last night before work. So I'm going to explain all the lovely ingredients that are in the marinade. And by the way, this is one of these marinades that you don't toss out once you're done, because we're going to make a sauce out of it. But what I want to do is I want to get the steak. Let me back up just a second. I'm going to turn up my grill pan. Yeah, we're grilling this thing. So turn it up. Want the grill nice and hot. We're going to do it on a grill pan. Of course, you can do it on your outdoor grill. And this is obviously just half of the flank steak, since it's just Mo and I eating it. So I went ahead and froze the other half. But we were at Doris yesterday buying our ingredients, and they got beautiful flank steak there. And the butcher will help you with anything you possibly need. And like I said, we're going to have to kind of do this in stages. I want to get the steak cooked first because it has to rest before we eat it. So we'll do steak. I'll tell you a little bit about the marinade sauce. And then we'll check on the cheese and the wine and all that good stuff. Sound like a plan?
All right.
All right, Mo just woke up. You doing okay?
I'm doing fine.
How you doing, Curtis?
Great.
It doesn't sound great.
It didn't sound great.
No.
I think it was that country song that probably did it.
Yeah. Why'd you have to bring that up?
All right, Curtis, can you switch us to the other camera? I'm going to put the steak on the grill. We won't be over here. Okay, nice hot grill pan. I went ahead and, even though there's salt and pepper in the marinade, I went ahead and salt and peppered the steak as well. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit. We're just going to lay that right on the grill. The grill needs to get a little hotter. Turn that up. There we go. I like it. Whoops,
Okay.
Sorry about that. I like the sizzle. I'm going to turn that up just a little bit. Because you want it to sizzle when you put it on there. And the length of time you cook it is really up to you guys, because, yeah, it's not quite hot enough. We like our steak medium rare, so it's not going to be on there as long. If you like it medium, obviously you're going to cook it longer. It's also going to depend, which camera are we doing? On.
You're on this one.
It's also going to depend on the thickness of your steak. And flank steak gets a little thin at the bottom, so if somebody likes it a little more cooked, that's good. If somebody likes it a little more rare, you can put it up there. I'm going to go ahead and set this on. Set this on the grill. There we go. That's what I wanted to hear. Not quite hot enough. All right, so I'm just going to let it sit there and do its thing. Don't turn it a bunch. Just leave it just right on there. Okay, now we'll go back over here, Mo.
Switching back?
Yep. We're going to talk about the marinade.
Nope.
No cheese yet.
Jeez.
Sorry. We'll do the cheese while the steak is resting. So, yes, there is bourbon in this marinade, and a couple of tablespoons right now. We're going to add a couple more tablespoons. And this is a really good bourbon. We didn't Honda Classic turn us onto this?
Mm-hmm. Well, there's the it's the Honda Classic Ambassador Club. I won that. So
it's really, really good.
Hi, Joanne.
Hi, Joanne. Who else?
Oh, we don't use those words around here, Linda.
Linda Brooks, red meat. Yes, well done, please, with hash browns. Well done. Dun, dun, dun.
When you and I first met, that's how you liked your steak well done, didn't you?
I would eat my steak. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
I was from Texas. That's the way we did it. But yeah, I like it much better. Medium rare. Hi, Rita.
Hi, Rita. Hi, Linda. Glad you can join us. Okay, so I'll tell you what's in the marinade, and then I'll tell you what I did. So, obviously, a little bit of bourbon. This is my brown sugar container. So there's some brown sugar. I took us a couple of cloves of garlic, and you notice I didn't chop them. I just smashed them, because we're going to fish those out when we make the sauce. Okay, so but you get that nice garlicky aroma.
Are we going to make Mo Bob for those? Is that what's happening?
I'm going to have to reach in with my fingertips.
Mo's going to be bobbing for garlic. Yes.
And get them out. Yeah.
Worcestershire sauce, which is always delicious. Kind of interesting, chili powder. Gives it a nice little extra warmth. Cumin is always delicious, and of course your salt and your pepper. So that's what's in here. And then what I did last night is I took a big Ziploc bag and I put all this in the bag, and then I added the steak and made sure it was really nicely coated, and then stuck it in the fridge. When you do the Ziploc bag thing, I'd recommend that you also put it in like a dish of some sort in case there's a tiny hole in that Ziploc bag and you don't have a great big mess.
Say hello to Pam.
Hi, Pam.
Also Kathy, Andy, and Marnie.
Hi, guys.
Linda wants to know how our country song went.
Not as embarrassing as we expected.
Yeah, humiliating, and it was a big shit show.
If we're just being honest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't know why they hate us. Why they had us do that.
What we did, but we
I still don't know what the point of it was.
I don't really know either. Bear is joining us.
Okay, so Linda said she would serve this with hash browns.
And she also said she doesn't like her steak mooing, so
Yeah, I
to
understand.
each his own.
I completely understand. I'm actually going to serve this. I've made a salad. We're actually having a full meal tonight, not just the. I mean, I'm not making that full meal, but Mo and I are going to eat everything. I made a salad, and you guys know I make my own croutons, and Mo's favorite.
Mm-hmm.
You want to try one?
Lourdes Marzigliano is joining us. Yeah, I'll have one if that's okay.
I made a few extra because I always eat some when I'm making.
Mm-hmm.
They're good. We're ruined now for regular croutons. So we're going to have a salad with that, and I've got in the oven right now some sweet potatoes because with this bourbon marinade sauce that we're going to make, I think sweet potatoes would taste really, really good with that. And again, I stuck the meat in the plastic bag, put it overnight. Did not pour out the marinade after because we're gonna make a sauce out of this. But first thing we have to do is boil the hell out of it to make sure it's safe to eat. So let's go over to.
Are we switching cameras or what are we doing? I don't know why we keep passing the cheese and not eating the cheese.
Because I'm trying to time this out right.
Because screw your cheese, that's why.
I guess it's
No,
like
it's because-
it's over there just staring at me.
No, it's because then the next thing you'll be like, oh my God, you're taking so long. So I'm trying to plan this out correctly. Doesn't it smell good? I did spray this with a little bit of cooking too. Look at that. Just maybe another minute on that side. This will be our sauce. I'm going to go ahead and fish. The garlic out there. Garlic's done its job. Thank you, garlic. Appreciate it much.
She just put that like in the sink, right? You're just gonna put that down the drain, the garlic?
Yeah, well, why wouldn't I?
Couldn't we eat it?
No.
No, you can't eat it.
Well, first of all, it's been sitting in with raw meat.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, now we're going to go ahead and flip the steak. Michael wants to do it.
Paul thinks that Sally did an accurate impression of Mo with the waiting too long.
Look at that.
What?
Paul
Wait.
says that Sally sounded just like Mo when she was making fun of you for saying, "Oh, you're taking too long."
Yeah, that's exactly what he does. You're not done yet? Why aren't you done yet?
I can set my phone down and I can just go watch golf. The Players Championship is on. All you need is my microphone here.
Okay.
I don't need to be a part of this. I haven't got my cheese yet.
It's not cheese time yet.
Damn it.
It's not for sale. From my house.
They're not on that camera here. Switch the camera so you can see Sally's beautiful flowers.
From iHeart. They gave them to all the women who work for iHeart for International Women's Day,
Yeah.
which I thought was really nice.
I didn't get home in time to switch the card and take credit for it.
All right, you can stay on the flowers.
All right, so we're looking at the flowers. So, incidentally, Sally got those for International Women's Day, and then the boss turned around and totally humiliated her today by making her sing a country song with us. Which Curtis, by the way, didn't sing anything. His only lyric, which he said he added to the song, was "You can kiss my ass."
All right, we're going to add, we've got to buy some more.
Yeah, Laura. Yeah.
A couple of tablespoons of this bourbon right into the sauce. There's already 2 tablespoons in there. And 1.
Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen. Whew.
So I was wondering why my bourbon was low, and she's over here cooking with it.
I really like cooking with bourbon now. I'm going to add a little bit of water, okay? Just a little bit. Look at this.
That's what's going on. I'm not going to get too close because I'll burn my bit of hem. What are you adding?
Just a little bit of water. This is going to be our
I like cooking this way because you can read the paper while you cook.
Yeah. You can see all the social scenes.
Yeah, let's look at some people upside down. Do you recognize any of these people?
Sometimes we do.
All right, the sauce.
The sauce.
It's a sauce.
Okay, so I've added some more bourbon and a little bit of water, and we're just going to kind of let it thicken up. When we take the sauce off the heat, we're going to add just a little bit of apple cider vinegar, and you don't need much. You just need a little acid in there just to brighten it up a little bit. Ooh, I can smell that bourbon. Oh, my potatoes are done.
We are 11 minutes, 15 seconds into this show.
And you have not had
And
cheese.
we still haven't had the cheese yet.
All right. Well, we have to let this rest. While this is resting, we will have the cheese. Okay? It'll be fun. Okay. My sauce is simmering, so I'm going to turn. Can you smell that bourbon?
I smell all kinds of delicious things. Garlic, bourbon, steak. Smell some cheese over there, but
All right. I don't mind. I like my steak medium rare, so this is cooking pretty well. And remember, when it rests, it's going to finish cooking, right? Okay. Yeah. It might be a little under, but that's okay. We can always throw it back on.
Linda be like, I need like 15 more minutes on there.
I understand, Linda.
Now what? Okay.
So what I'm going to do is get my cutting board and flip it, so I'm not using the same side as the raw meat one. And then I put this on the cutting board. Ta-da! And set it over here. Cover her. Let it. Just like that. Okay. Now we can do cheese, Mel. Are you happy?
All right. Cheese can. All right.
I had to switch to my phone because my internet just went out. So
Oh, is that what happened? I thought you fell and hurt yourself. I heard a thud or something.
no.
We can hear you better on your phone.
Okay, great. But I can't switch to the other camera.
All right, so we can stay on this camera. That's fine. So, Madalena Cabernet Sauvignon is the wine that we're having. It's on sale at Doris. I'm running a little low, so I'm going to go ahead and fill my glass up a little more. And the cheese that we're having is Cherrywood Smoked Cheddar. Smooth and creamy, it says. And it is. Very nice.
Oh, by the way, that wine is on sale.
That's what I said.
You did? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so is the cheese. Both on sale at Doris.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
This is really nice.
I wasn't sure about this cheese until I put it in my mouth.
Why weren't you sure about it?
I don't know. I thought it was going to be like a hard, flaky cheese. It's smooth and creamy, all right. Good. Good stuff, yeah. And this wine, very good. It was in the wine machine.
Yeah, that wine machine at Doris is the best. We found a couple of whites that we really liked the other day.
Yeah, Jake, he has turned us on to some good wines. If you go into Doris in the North Palm Beach location.
I think Jake works pretty much every day but Thursday.
But except Thursday. But if you go in there and you have a question about wine, what pairs well with this, what pairs well with that, look for Jake. He's always in the wine section. He's real good about that. Doris Italian Market and Bakery. They got 6 locations in South Florida. We go to the one in North Palm Beach, right there by West Marine.
Oh, and they're doing a special packages for St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
If you go on their website, you can see them if you're looking for the good old traditional St. Patty's Day food. You can do that at Doris.
Would that be like the corned beef and stuff?
And they've got different packages. Depending on how many people you need to feed.
Nice.
But yeah, it's really nice.
And that would be 1 week from tomorrow, St. Patrick's Day.
And we lose an hour this weekend.
Why you sound so excited about that? The worst thing.
I'm not excited about losing the hour, but I'm excited about the time, it's staying lighter longer.
I am too. I would agree. I got these at Doris yesterday when we went. Got some oregano for my herb garden and some dill. They had some beautiful cilantro too, but I can't get cilantro to grow, so I've stopped buying it.
So you guys that are asking about the country song, I ended up taking some of your suggestions. We named our band Morning Wind and the Flora Does. And the song was called Y'all Ain't Right and I Ain't White. And Sally and I wore cowboy hats.
Black ones, we do.
Curtis did not.
I really wouldn't expect him.
Curtis.
You only brought two.
We only have two.
See?
You were told to bring your own country attire.
I didn't even know this was a thing until I got to work.
You didn't see the email that I sent last night? I said, Curtis, bring your assless chaps.
That's redundant.
It is really redundant. I'd say chaps are asses.
Chaps are asses.
I don't know how that ever came about, but it smells good over here. So what am I smelling? Am I smelling this?
Well, there's sweet potatoes in the oven. You're probably smelling that. And I always put a little water in my grill pan after I cook.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want to get a little taste. I have not put the vinegar.
Look how hot that is. There's smoke coming off that.
It's not coming off that. It's coming off this.
No, I'm good. I don't want to burn myself.
We'll add a little acid to it. Maybe a little bit more salt and pepper. Yeah, I like it. It's got a tiny little kick to it. Just a little bit because of that chili.
When do we eat? When do we eat?
Once the steak is roasted. I won't have it rest all the way since we're doing our little show here. And now, where's my baby? Just add a little splash. Just a little. This just brightens it up. This is just apple cider vinegar. That's it.
Ooh, that all popping and steaming and stuff.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do.
You guys can get the recipe at 1055online.com.
Sure can. And like I said, you can make this with skirt steak if you want to.
Make it this weekend.
I do a clean spoon every time. It's just yeah, make it this weekend. It's not hard to do. Sure you don't want to taste it?
I would like to taste it on the steak in 2.5 minutes.
That vinegar is delicious. Okay. All right, let's get to the steak. Since Mo is very impatient. It has not rested long enough, I will tell you that, but we'll go ahead.
Well, what are we going to do if we don't eat it? What are we going to do if we don't eat it?
Very important when you're carving it. Cut it.
You're going to bring it over here to carve it?
You hear cooks and chefs always say against the grain. If you cut this with the grain, you're going to be chewing forever. So if you can see this steak, the grain runs this way. See? Do you see it?
Okay.
See?
I know. Curtis, do you see that?
Not really, but I always hear them say that, but I never know what the green is.
I don't know. I wouldn't know how the grain runs.
It runs this way.
Okay.
You can see it. And then, so you want to cut it
Against the grain.
Against the grain, yeah.
Oh, hang on a second here. Linda has a hack.
Oh, yeah?
A tip for making flowers last longer. We talked about your flowers over there.
Flowers, yeah.
Well, this is interesting. If you have hairspray, lightly spray over the bouquet and let the mist fall.
What?
It works. I have never heard that.
Get out.
Hairspray will make your flowers last longer.
Look at that, guys.
Oh, see now, that looks about perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, except for Linda, she'd be like,
Well,
And Bear as well.
It's perfect for us.
What's that, Curtis?
And Bear as well. He likes well done.
He likes it well done.
Okay, this is going to be a slice for me because Mo likes his a little more cooked than I do. So I'm going to go around here.
Rita, I don't think we have plans to be at Turtle Fest.
Nope.
They don't have us there anymore,
Nope. Okay.
and I'm real happy about that.
Okay, it's fine. So let's get ready.
Joanne says that steak is perfect. Linda says,
Ooh, I understand, Linda. This is how we like it, though. I'll keep this a little more rare piece. Actually, I might cook that a little bit more, stick it in the oven. But again, if it rested for the full 10 minutes, I think we'd be in better shape.
Goose evening, Teresa. What's the weather like in Albuquerque?
Cover that back up.
And Joanne says our bourbon is very low. Yeah, we need to replenish that bourbon bottle.
Yeah.
The recipe for this, which did you tell everybody what you're making? Did you reiterate what you're making?
I don't think I did.
It's bourbon flank steak. Or you can do it with skirt steak as well.
Yeah, you sure can.
Putting that sauce on there. Recipe is right there in the feed, or you can go to 1055online.com.
This would be great with some mashed potatoes. We're doing sweet potatoes for dinner tonight.
While you're doing that, I'll say we have some good news. We're like 99% good news. We're that it's going to happen. Our promotions director, Andrew, I think, is going to adopt Susie, our pet of the week from Big Dog Ranch Rescue.
Yeah, sadly, they lost their dog a few months back, and they were watching the video of Susie, and Andrew was like, "Yeah, they're gonna check her out on over the weekend." Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so I know right now we just have steak on a plate, but this is going
Nothing wrong with that. Curtis would have eaten it right off the,
cutting board.
Yeah, sure would have. Turns out
He would
steak
be
is
like,
Linda's pregnancy detector. That's how she found out she was pregnant.
What?
She didn't like steak.
What?
She didn't like steak until she got pregnant with her son.
Get out! Really?
I have so many comments I can make right now, but I'm going to keep them to myself, Linda.
You better keep them to yourself.
It's a family show right now. But girl.
I am tempted to just get a little bowl and put the bourbon sauce in the bowl and just dunk it.
Yeah. Oh, what would be wrong with that? One of my favorite
Nothing
things.
wrong with that.
I don't know. Curtis, have you ever done this? If you ever have steak and lobster, like surf and turf? And do you like lobster, Curtis?
Yeah, you've seen me eat lobster so many times, and you always forget. But yes,
I always forget. One of my favorite things to do is take a piece of my steak and dip it in the lobster butter. Just right in the butter.
You know what?
Yep. Do the same thing.
It wouldn't be a crime to, after you flip this steak on the grill,
Yeah.
put a pat of butter in the middle of it.
Oh, yeah.
wouldn't be a-
Now we're talking. That's just porn right
There
there.
you go.
Oh, is this me?
The alcohol from the bourbon has burned off, but the flavor of the bourbon. I really started enjoying cooking with bourbon flavors. Yeah, let me tell you guys, I'm not lying. I would put a little bowl right here and pour the rest of the sauce in there and then just dip it. Woo!
I'm taking 2 bites.
That's good stuff.
It's
It's not too spicy. The chili powder just gives it like I said, a little warmth with the cumin. You got that brown sugar, makes it not too sweet because you had the acid with the vinegar. This is really good, really, really good, you guys.
Now, what if you served this to someone and they said, "Do you have any A1 steak sauce?"
I would poke them with mine.
Would you really?
Yes. It's one thing if you just do a steak with salt and pepper, there's nothing wrong with that. But when you go to all this trouble to marinate something,
You don't want a steak sauce messing it up. All right.
right?
I'm gonna do that so I can get stabbed.
Yeah, that's how you get stabbed at our house.
Sounds good.
That's how. Yeah, that's how a bitch get cut at our house.
That's how we need show material. So I'll come over and do that.
Be like, Sally, can I get some A1 steak sauce?
At least I'll be eating.
The problem is with these flavors in the A1 will not. I don't think would go together well. And you've got all that. You got the sauce you already made.
I'm with you. I would put a bowl of sauce down and just dip it.
I think that's what
You need a dipping sauce.
We're having dinner tonight. This is our dinner tonight. I got the potatoes and the salad. I'm gonna stick a big bowl of this sauce right in the middle.
Awesome. Well, for those of you just joining us, if you didn't know, what we're having here is Madalena Cabernet Sauvignon.
It's delicious. It's on sale.
It is on sale at Doris, and it's fantastic. And also, we're having cherry wood smoked cheddar cheese, and it's fantastic too. I like it. You said that's on sale as well?
Mm-hmm. It sure is.
Sally, Alicia says she likes your dress.
She says what?
She likes your dress.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, thank you. It's my country dress because we had to do country western today.
Yeah. That's your tablecloth dress.
Yeah, kind of. Thanks for joining us, you guys. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, that's right. Just got it one more time. The Honda Classic, no more. So that's like vintage now.
I know. We have all this one.
They just came out with the new dates.
Did they for next year?
Yeah.
But no sponsor yet.
No
right?
name. No name. Yeah.
No name yet.
Do you remember the date, Curtis?
I don't remember. I just saw the article about it. I didn't click on it.
We'll tell you in the morning.
Yeah. All right. So thanks for watching, guys. In the morning, we'll have a birthday prank call. And let's see, we've got another pair of passes to Universal Orlando Resort at 7:30. We got Bad Joke, Dad Joke Friday, Curtis's favorite.
Favorite day.
It's been a great week for Curtis.
Yeah, by the way, I'm not coming in tomorrow.
Oh,
I was going to say, Curtis, the fact that you haven't jumped off a cliff yet.
His car AC busted. His glove box doesn't work. His water heater's on the fritz.
He had to sing a country song.
He had to sing a country song
I
at work.
had to stand in front of the meeting today for no reason,
For
really.
no reason. And now he's got to hear bad dad jokes tomorrow. So, yeah, pretty much.
Worst week of his life.
Yeah. He
This week has been awful, actually.
Yeah. But, well, we'll make it fun tomorrow. So you guys join us in the morning for the Friday show. And thank you so much for watching tonight. You guys have a great night. Love you all. Thanks, Curtis.
Bye, guys. Thank you, Curtis.
Bye.
Bye.